Try the newest, cheapest, and fastest delivery na express service. Introducing Moto Express PH. You can now leave your shopping and delivery needs with us without much exposure and interaction to people outside. Mapa-grocery items, medicines, foods, and other essentials and halal-certified products, kami na ang mamimili at maghahatid sa'yo. Sinisigurado na ligtas, in good and quality condition ang mga pabili o orders sa delivery service na iyong i-avail. Para sa maayos at mabilis na delivery at order mo, ipamoto mo na. Download Moto Express PH app through Google Play that is built to deliver beyond your expectation. Tara na dito sa Moto Express. Dahil moto mo to.
Are you craving for some milk tea and donuts but you're watching your diet? Good news! You can now enjoy a healthier and superbly delicious keto milk tea and donuts here at Winkle Milk Tea and Winkle Donut. Has fewer calories, so it's good for the health and diet conscious and controlling weight. Why choose Winkle Milk Tea and Winkle Donut? The first halal certified milk Winkle Teas and Winkle Donut in the Philippines. The first healthy keto milk tea franchise in the Philippines. FDA approved. Uniquely infused milk tea flavors with high quality ingredients and premium taste. And if you want a healthy and refreshing franchise opportunity, a competitive healthy blended milk tea and donut franchise awaits you. We have business opportunity options you can choose from. Online seller, micro franchise, unit franchise, master franchise, international franchise. Order via our Facebook page, Winkle Tea and Winkle Donut, or contact 0995-551-4380 to experience this happiness in a box with your favorite Winkle Milk Tea and Winkle Donut.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you on how to register in our platform. Firstly, you need to click www.ejasmine.com. This is how our platform interface looks like once you click www.ejasmine.com. As you can see, on the top right corner, click the login or register button. You will see two options, which is login button and register button. If you already have an account, just simply fill in your details. But if you does not have an account, click the register button and fill in your details requirement. If you are interested for becoming a vendor, you can click become a vendor button below. For vendor registration, you need to complete the details requirement. If you have halal certificate, you need to upload it on this section. Last but not least, once you have completed all the detail requirements, just click the register button. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh po sa inyong lahat, mga kapatid ko sa Islam. And good afternoon din sa ating mga tagapagsubaybay, mga kababayan natin. Alhamdulillah, I am Elenida Jess na makakasama po ninyo pansamantala po sa ating programang Batas at Shariah. Sa ngayon po, Shariah Counselor Noor ay nasa may health problem po siya at hindi siya makakasama sa atin. At sa mga kapatid ko sa Islam, remember, please include Shariah Counselor Noor po sa inyong pagdudua. And alhamdulillah, this this noon, mag-share po ako sa inyo sa aking po makakaya. Of course, yung aking i-share sa inyo ay yung mga opinion ko lang po, and this does not represent any legal advice. Kung nangangailangan po kayo ng mga legal advice, please seek the expertise po ng mga Sharia counselors o kaya ng ating mga regular lawyers. And importante po sa atin na ito po yung ating we have to seek advice from this expert po ng ating mga practitioners po. Alhamdulillah, I hope that I'll be joined in by ating kapatid na si Sister Monalif Gawan of Davao. Bago ko po i-share sa sa inyo po yung mga specific topic na aking tatalakayin for the duration of our program, nais ko pong pasalamatan ang ating butihing kapatid, President Ismail Abaya of GPTV 168. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh po, President Ismail Abaya. Thank you rin po sa ating Bounce Back Network at mga affiliate channels po of worldwide. And thank you rin po sa ating butihing Technical Director, Carl. Thank you po. Sa ating mga kapatid na saan man po kayo dako ng ating bansa o kaya nasa ibang bansa, ang ating pong programa is live stream po every Sunday. And that is from 12 to 12:45 noon po. Alhamdulillah. And dito po, magbibigay po ito ng edukasyon, lalo na po sa ating mga kapatid, yung mga hindi pa po gaano alam kung ano yung mga laws that governs our lives. Of course, ulitin ko po yung aking i-share po sa inyo, these are just my opinion. Alhamdulillah, sa ngayon po, hindi po natin makakasama si Sharia Counselor nor that siya yung makapagbigay ng liwanag o kaya interpretasyon, ano po yung mga laws that governs our lives as Muslim. And for the meantime po, or the entire program po, I will just read to you po, ano yung mga ilan sa mga articles na nasa PD 1083 natin. Sa mga Muslims, mga kapatid ko sa Islam, ang PD 1083, ito po ay presidential decree na sa panahon po ng late President Marcos na itatag po, lalo na February 4, 1997 po. And this is a decree to ordain and promulgate a code recognizing the system of Filipino Muslim laws, codifying Muslim personal laws, and providing for its administration and other purposes. Ang napakaganda po dito, ito po ay nagbibigay talaga sa atin ng gabay. Of course, mga kapatid ko sa Islam, alhamdulillah, naway isipin natin palagi that, of course, this is in Article 3 po ng ating Civil Code of the Philippines that which states that ignorance to the law excuses no one from compliance therewith. So as mga Muslims o kaya as mga baguhan po sa Islam, we really need to know what these laws, especially the PD 1083, that governs our personal lives. And nakakabuti po, please listen, na dito po binabanggit sa introductory part po ng PD 1083, whereas Islamic law and its principles of equity and justice to which the Filipino Muslim communities adhere, provide an essential basis for the fuller development of said communities in relation to the search for harmonious relations with of all segments of the Filipino nation to enhance national unity. As Filipino Muslim po, nararapat po na alamin natin ito dahil magiging basihan po natin ito, essential basis for the fuller development po sa ating Muslim Ummah. And then yung sa next paragraph po dito sa PD 1083, whereas the enforcement, yung pagpapatupad po ng PD 1083 with the full sanction, may pahintulot po ito sa ating state or sa ating bansa of the legal system of the Filipino Muslim shall redound. So umaapaw, lumalago po to the attainment of a more ordered life amongst them. Alhamdulillah. So meron po tayong guidelines na dapat po nating malalaman, and as much as possible, atin pong mai-practice on a specific time or particular situation po. So last time po, ang aking pong na-share sa inyo mga kapatid, that was about yung mga essential requisites of marriage. Alhamdulillah, this time, I will be discussing to you po yung subsequent marriage. Sa mga non-Muslim, siguro nagtataka sila, bakit ang mga Muslim parang it's easy for them na to, especially for the Muslim male, to contract another marriage. So kung minsan po, this concept po, nagbibigay po ng fear ng ilan po sa ating mga kapatid, lalo na po by the time po, kung halimbawa, based po sa aking experience sa pagdadawa, parang takot silang pumasok, lalo na sa mga kababaihang Muslim na may asawa. Takot silang pumasok sa Islam at ayaw nilang maisip na yung baka iniisip siguro nila baka pag mag-Muslim yung kanilang o sila mag-Muslim, lalo na yung kanilang husband, ay magkakaroon ng maraming asawa. So, yun po ang hindi gaanong na maliwanag po sa kaisipan ng ating, kuminsan mga kapatid pa natin sa Islam o kaya sa marami po nating mga kababayan. So, may rulings po, may mga guides po na dapat nating malaman. Kung yung naisip natin na basta kay Muslim ay pwede na siyang mag-asawa ng marami, dapat po natin alamin kung ano ba talaga ang rulings po batay po sa PD 1083 na akin pong i-share sa inyo. Of course, before I start with those mga articles na napapaloob po dito yung subsequent marriages, ibibigyan ko kayo ng bit of background po yung sa nikah o yung sa marriage po. At alhamdulillah, this is po napapaloob po yung sa Article 14 po ng ating PD 1083, of which binanggit dito yung nature. So marriage is not only a civil contract but a social institution. Its nature, consequences, and incidents are governed by this code and the Shariah and not subject to stipulation, except that the marriage settlements may to a certain extent fix the property relations. So, yung mga ano man ang mga event o mga pangyayari or mga consequences na nagaganap po within that nikah or that marriage po, may mga articles, may mga laws or rulings po na dapat nating alamin. Like yung yung subsequent marriages. Bakit nai-allow po yung subsequent marriages? Bakit kay dali po ng isang Muslim na pwede po siya mag-contract ng iba pong marriage? Of course, sa kaalaman po ng marami, lalo na po sa ating mga non-Muslim na mga viewers, ang PD 1083 po, this is applicable po sa mga Muslim. Yung mga Muslim na they are, yung marriage po nila ay solemnized in accordance with Muslim law. Ito po yung nasa applicability clause ng PD 1083. Article 13, the application, the provision of this title shall apply to marriage and divorce wherein both parties are Muslim. So, klaro po mga Muslim po ang yung mga, sabihin man natin na nasasaklaw po, yung mga articles po na napapaloob ng PD 1083. So both parties or wherein kahit isa man lang only isa lang sa kanila yung Muslim, or wherein only the male party is a Muslim and the marriage is solemnized in accordance with Muslim law or this code in any part of the Philippines. In this paragraph 2 naman po, in case ang yung marriage between a Muslim and a non-Muslim solemnized not in accordance with the Muslim law or this code. So ano po yung magagamit nila na mga batas o yung guide nila? Yung Civil Code of the Philippines shall apply. So ulitin ko po, yung PD 1083, of which nabanggit dito, pwede magkakaroon ng subsequent marriage. Sino po lang yung parang qualified nito? Sa nabanggit ko po, Article 13, Paragraph 1, yung pong marriage na which both parties are Muslim and they are, yung wedding po nila ay solemnized in accordance with Muslim law or this code in any part of the Philippines. Okay, so ano po to? In the subsequent marriage. Article 27 po ng PD 1083. Babasahin ko po. Yung si lalaki, pwede siyang mag-contract ng ibang marriage. But alamin po natin, ano po yung napapaloob sa Article 27? So it about by a husband. Notwithstanding, the rule of Islamic law permitting a Muslim to have more than one wife, but one wife unless he can deal with them with equal companionship and just treatment as enjoined by Islamic law and only in exceptional cases. So klaro po dito po sa ating Article 27, may condition po na si Muslim man, pwede siyang mag-contract ng subsequent marriage. But kung sakaling hindi naman siya makapagbigay ng equal companionship and just treatment na nabanggit po o kaya mababasa po sa Islamic law o kaya except only in exceptional cases, isa na lang po ang pwede niyang karoon siya ng asawa po, isa lang po. Pag hindi po niya na-meet yung mga conditions na binanggit po sa Article 27, subsequent marriage by husband. So, di ba, sinabi natin na yung mga consequences, yung within the marriage, this is governed by the mga, ano po ang napapaloob sa PD 1083. So, may mga, may Quranic verses naman po na mababasa tayo in connection dito po. Of course, yung atin pong PD 1083 ay base po yan sa mga nasa Quran po natin. So, allow me to read po yung nasa Quran po natin. Sa mga non-Muslim, we have this Quran po, yung holy book po na binabasa po namin. Dito po sa An-Nisa, this is Surah An-Nisa, and babasahin ko po yung sa verse 3 para po sa kaalaman natin. Especially may mga kapatid, baka may mga kapatid pa tayo na hindi gaano alam po ito. Dito po sa An-Nisa, this is Surah number 4, An-Nisa, verse 3. And if you fear that you shall not be able to deal justly with the orphan girls, then marry women of your choice, 2 or 3 or 4. But if you fear that you shall not be able to deal justly with them, then only one, or the slaves that your right hands possess. That is nearer to prevent you from doing injustice. Alhamdulillah. Yung binasa ko po sa inyo, yung nasa verse 3 po ng Surah An-Nisa, number 4 surah or chapter po ng ating Quran. Alhamdulillah. So yung Article 27 po na nabanggit ko, nabasa ko po kanina, ay kuha po yun sa isa sa mga aya or verse po ng Quran. And of course, as yung nabanggit ko kanina that we as Muslim, we try to live harmoniously po in a society where we are living with non-Muslim as well. So, kung ano may yung mga consequences, ang mga pangyayari po sa loob ng marriage life of a Muslim, the Muslims po na napapalo po sa ating PD 1083, govern po yung inyong mga actions. Kung mag-aasawa po kayo, mga kapatid ko sa Islam, lalo na po yung mga lalaki po, hindi po pwede na basta-basta na lang po kayo na mag-contract ng subsequent marriage or another marriage po without knowing ano po yung makakaya mo. Klarong-klaro po sa ating PD 1083 na kung hindi mo kaya to give equal companionship ng magiging asawa o mga asawa mo, o kaya hindi po just treatment ang maibigay mo sa kanila, then isa na lang po ang magiging asawa mo po. Sana po ito ay malinaw po sa ating mga kapatid. And sa akin naman po mga kapatid na mga Muslima, baka po may nag-uudyok sa inyo na mag-aasawang muli. And then without knowing, ano ba yung mga pwede mo sanang pagtuunan ng pansin before you contract marriage po. Please, listen po, may mga babasahin po ako sa susunod na mga articles po of this PD 1083. Halimbawa, yung widow, this is in Article 28 of PD 1083. Subsequent marriage by the widow. Kailan po siya pwedeng mag-asawa? Ibig sabihin, patay yung kanyang husband, Muslim husband. No widow shall contract a subsequent marriage unless she has observed an Ida for 4 months and 10 days, counted from the date of the death of her husband. If at the time the widow is pregnant, she may remarry within a reasonable time after delivery. In such case, she shall produce the corresponding death certificate. So, mga kapatid na mga Muslima, this is, bigyan po natin ito ng, we have to understand this. May mga dapat alamin tayo. Kung sakali pong nangyayari sa buhay ninyo ito, and then you are planning to contract a subsequent marriage, klaro po sa ating Article 28, subsequent marriage by the widow, kailan po pwede? 4 months and 10 days. Yun pong Ida. Counted from the date of the death of her husband. So I will try to share with you ano po ba yung Ida. Okay, yun pong waiting period yung Ida. Isa po ito sa mga dapat malalaman ng ating mga kapatid na may magpaplano pong contract of subsequent marriage. But kung kayo po daw ay pregnant at the times mga nabanggit nating pagiging widow ninyo, you may remarry within a reasonable time after delivery. But of course, dapat pa i-produce niyo yung death certificate ng namatay po ninyong husband. Okay? Next po yung, ano po yung mga rulings po with regards to by divorcee. So of course, alam natin na pwede may divorce po among Muslims who contracted marriage na of course yung marriage nila ay in the bounds po of the Islamic laws. So Article 29 by divorcee, paragraph 1, no woman shall contract a subsequent marriage unless she has observed an Ida of 3 monthly courses, counted from the date of divorce. However, if she is pregnant at the time of the divorce, she may remarry only after delivery. Babasahin ko po yung definition po ng Ida. This is in Article 56 po ng ating PD 1083. So, ano po yung definition ng Ida? In Article 56 of PD 1083, Ida defined. Ida is the period of waiting prescribed for a woman whose marriage has been dissolved by death or by dissolve, the completion of which shall enable her to contract a new marriage. So klaro po, completion of which natapos po yun. Kung halimbawa, di ba binanggit dito na halimbawa sa the subsequent marriage by the widow after 4 months and 10 days. Pag nakompleto na po yung 4 months and 10 days, okay na po, pwede na pong mag-marriage. But kung sakali may papakita pa po kayo, dapat may death certificate. Yung naman sa mga divorcee, dapat from the date of divorce, you have observed that waiting period of 3 monthly courses po. Klarong-klaro naman po ito. Okay, babasahin ko muli yung sa definition of the IDA. Whose marriage has been dissolved by death or by divorce, the completion of which shall enable her to contract a new marriage. Ano naman po ibig sabihin ng period? This is in Article 57. In paragraph 1, every wife shall be obliged to observe IDA as follows. In case of dissolution of marriage by death, 4 months and 10 days counted from the death of her husband. And paragraph B, in case of termination of marriage by divorce, for 3 monthly courses, or in case of a pregnant woman, for a period extending until her delivery. Paragraph 2, should the husband die while the wife is observing IDA for divorce, another IDA for death shall be observed in accordance with paragraph 1A. So kung nangailan po kayo ng interpretation, ano po ito yung mga nabasa ko po, this articles of PD 1083, please consult your Shariah counselor or the regular lawyer po na makapagbigay sa inyo ng paliwanag. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so next na babasahin ko po sa inyo yung sa paragraph 2 of Article 29, subsequent marriage by divorcee. Paragraph 2 states, should a repudiated woman and her husband reconcile during the IDA? Ibig sabihin, hindi natapos yung nabanggit na 3 monthly courses, and ito yung pwedeng magagawa. He shall have a better right to take her back without need of a new marriage contract. So kung napapaloob pa po sa IDA period na nabanggit natin, yung 3 monthly courses, pwede pa po. It is the right of the husband na magsama pa po siya with his wife. And wala na pong pangangailangan ng another marriage contract po. And paragraph 3, where it is indubitable or unquestionable that the marriage has not been consummated, ibig sabihin wala talaga yung pagkakaroon ng intimate relationship within the marriage life na po, yun po simple na explanation ko po na magagamit for the term not been consummated. When the divorce was effected, no IDA shall be required. Okay, so ang nababasa ko po sa inyo ay yung Article 29, yung subsequent marriage by divorcee. Okay, so baka may mag-join in po sa atin, inshallah po, na kapatid natin sa Islam. Let's see po, baka may si Sister Monalith ay maka-join sa atin kasi nabanggit niya kanina na she'll be joining in po sa programa dito sa Batas at Shariah, inshallah po. Derecar, kung sakaling nandyan po si Sister Monalith, pakipasok na lang po. But if in the case, I will continue po kung hindi po siya talaga at the backstage. So, mga kapatid, ito, yung sa Article 30 po ng ating PD 1083, marriage after 3 talak. Yung pong pagdideklara na divorce na po, yung after 3 talak or divorce. So, in paragraph 1, where a wife has been thrice repudiated or talak bin lubra or kubra on 3 different occasions by her husband, he cannot remarry her unless she shall have married another person. So kung nagawa, in my own opinion po, pag nagkakaroon na po ng pag-repudiate na italak po ng husband ang kanyang asawa for 3 times, may mga dapat na po siyang alamin na he cannot remarry her unless she shall have married. So kung nakapag-asawa siya ng iba with another person and na-divorce siya with that person after consummation of the intervening marriage and the expiration of the ida. So, pwede po na mag-asawa silang muli. Yung husband niya na nagbigay sa kanya ng 3 talak, maasawa muli niya yung kanyang naitalak for 3 cases or instances pag si Muslima, the wife, ay na ikasal sa iba and na i-consummated po yung marriage niya at nagkakaroon po siya ng divorce with that husband po, yung sa intervening marriage po. So, yun. So, mga kapatid at sa mga may mga intensyon na alamin talaga ano ba to talaga yung sa mga proseso po sa pagkakaroon ng subsequent marriage. So binasa ko po sa inyo na kung sino po yung mga magkakaroon ng subsequent marriage. Of course, sa binanggit ko, yung mga Muslim whose marriage solemnized under Islamic law or napapaloob po sa code na nabanggit po natin. And then may specific may mga kondisyones po at mababasa po natin ito sa Article 27 by the husband, yung sa 28 by the widow, Article 29 by the divorcee, and Article 30 marriage after 3 talak. So, yung may mga na-connect po na mga articles in our PD 1083, halimbawa yung sa by the husband po. In Article 162, allow me to read po this Article 162. Kung may mga PD 1083 copies po kayo, this is on page 33 po ng ating PD 1083. 162. Babasahin ko lang po yung Article 162. Subsequent marriage. Any Muslim husband desiring to contract a subsequent marriage shall, before so doing, file a written notice thereof with the clerk of court of the Shariah Circuit Court of the place where his family resides. Again, hindi po basta-basta mag-marry o mag-contract ng second marriage po si husband unless he complies this na mababasa natin sa Article 162 na he has to file a written notice po. Saan po siya magfa-file ng written notice? To the clerk of court of the Shariah Circuit Court. Ito yung mga controlling factors po. So dapat alamin po ninyo ano yung mga kondisyones po na before you contract a subsequent marriage. So sana po maliwanag po hindi po basta makapag-contract ng subsequent marriage ang isang Muslim. Kahit sabihin po niya, I am a Muslim, I can have 2, 3, or 4 wives. Dapat alamin po ninyo, especially yung mga kapatid natin mga Muslima, you have to know ano po yung sa ating batas, lalo na po sa Civil Code of the Philippines, yung sa Article 3, ignorance to the law excuses no one from compliance therewith. Alamin po natin na in Article 162 of our PD 1083, klaro po dito that the Muslim woman who intends to marry another woman, Muslim woman, kaya he has to file this written notice. So upon receipt, of course, of said notice, yung clerk of court shall serve a copy thereof to the wife or wives. Papadalhan po ang misis o mga misis po ni Muslim man na nag-intend to contract another marriage. Of course, alhamdulillah, sana po nagkakaroon po tayo ng linaw kung ano ba ito talaga yung mga subsequent marriages po. Inshallah po, may mga programa po naman tayo, mga previous program na po sa Batas at Shariah, especially yung mga times with Sharia Counselor Nur. Paki-review na lang po ng ating mga previous program po. And sa ating po mga kapatid, thank you po sa pagsubaybay ninyo sa ating programa and sa mga makakapanood po nito sa broadcast po natin ng Batas at Shariah. Please take time po, ilang minuto lamang po ito of your 24 hours in a day, and inshallah po, karagdagang kaalaman po ang mga ating na-share po sa program natin sa Batas at Shariah. And para po maiparating ang mga kaalamang ito sa ating mga kapatid na mga Muslim, please, mga kapatid sa Islam, i-like po ninyo ang ating YouTube channel and share at mag-subscribe po kayo nito. And from time to time po, may mga broadcast po tayo, ma-notify po kayo ng programang ito. Okay, sa muli po, this is your host, Eleni Digest. Thank you for staying with me. I hope our time has been fruitful po. And assalamualaikum warahmatullahi po sa ating lahat.